Welcome to SolidCAM Professor. I'm Sydney, your SolidCAM Professor, with one of many videos available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In this recording, we'll demonstrate the use of turning on this part, but in particular, we'll be showing you the iMachining inside turning. Now, if we take a look at this part, we'll be actually doing the iMachining turning on this part in this area over here, as well as in this area over here, and in this area over here. You'll note we have our envelope on the outside also showing our stock. And if we go into our coordinate system manager, you can see we have two home positions, two coordinate systems, our position 1 and our second position as shown over there. Let's first take a look at the operations that we've done up until the iMachining operation, and we'll just take a look at the simulation up until that point. We'll grab it from here up until here, and we can see that if we run our simulation, we have our first operation doing the drilling in that area as well as the second operation. Then we have our face milling operation working on the face over here, and then the outside turning of that area over there up until the areas where we need to do the iMachining. Now let's start with the iMachining operation that we want to first do in this area over here. So to open up the operation itself, you can see we have our geometry picked out just like any other geometry in turning, working in this particular area over there. The tool in iMachining in turning is always a round tipped tool as shown over there with a ball shape as shown over here. And then we have our technology. In our technology, we have our regular modes that we have on top over here where we long external, long internal, everything else we have in other turning operations. But now if we go down to our cutting angles, we can see we have here the minimum cutting angle and the maximum cutting angle, just like we have in our regular iMachining operations. Directions can be either zigzag or one way. And if we run our simulation, the tool will go down into the part itself, and you can see the control of the cutting angle over there. Let's run this until the very end of this operation over here. And as you can see, it has that complete control of that angle as shown over there, allowing you to work very quickly in those areas over there. Now I'd like to work in this area over here. So for that, we use another iMachining operation as shown over here, where the geometry is this area over here, and you can see that this is the material that has to be cut. And again, we'll be using that same tool tip with the rounded ball nose as shown over here. Again, if we go into our technology, you can see again we're using the cutting angle, minimum and maximum as well. Taking a look at the simulation in this particular case, you'll see that the tool goes in and works its way around into the part itself. And note, when it gets to the very bottom towards the corners, you'll see it'll work only in the corners itself, as you'll see in a moment, as shown over here. First cleaning out that corner, and then cleaning out this corner as well. Now, to finish up that area, we'll be using a groove milling operation to get into the sharp corners. Again, using the exact same geometry as I've used before. You can see the material that was left over from the previous operation of iMachining. In this particular case, since it's a regular grooving operation and I need to get into the sharp corners, we'll be using a regular grooving tool as shown over here. And we have our technology. In this particular case, we'll be working finish only. If I take a look at the finish operation, we'll be seeing, you see we'll be using on the rest material only, and our motion will be down only. Let's take a look at the simulation of this particular area over here. You'll see now that the tool will go down. First, clear off this corner over there using a down motion, going across over here, and then when it gets to this area, it'll go back up, and again, work in the down motion, clearing off this area as well. Now, we still need to do this groove over here. So for that, again, I've used the iMachining and turning operation. If we go down to this operation over here, after I've cleaned out the drill that's on this side over here, and this face, and the outside area over here, we have the iMachining turning operation. As you can see, we have the iMachining turning operation used. The geometry in this particular case is this area over here. And again, we're using the ball tip tool. In our technology, again, you can see we have the minimum angle and the maximum cutting angle, and the exact same technologies that we used in our previous iMachining turning operation. Let's run the simulation on this part. And again, you'll see that the tool goes in and clears it off using the iMachining motion in that area with the ball-shaped tool. For more videos on SolidCAM Professor, please go to our website, www.solidcam.com, and look for the tab called SolidCAM Professor. Thank you for joining us on SolidCAM Professor. Take care and have a nice day.